This video is about Langchain in JavaScript. Langchain is a framework to interact with LLMs. Let's get started. So you can find the documentation here. Let's start writing the code. First, let's initialize a Node.js repo. So we have initialized the repo. Now we have to install the required packages. So for this project, we need Langchain and Langchain core. Let's add them. So for this project, we are going to use OpenAI. So we also have to install the OpenAI package. So let's create a file where we can write our code. So this is the file where we'll be writing our code. So first we need to create a model. So we are going to use a OpenAI model. So for that we need to import OpenAI class. So from this we have to import chart OpenAI. So here we have to pass our options. So we have to pass the model that we want to use and an API key. So the model I want to use is GPT-4o. And we will need an API key here. For that we have to log into OpenAI. So I'm already logged in. Once you log in, you can go to dashboard and go to API keys here and create an API key. Once key is created, copy the key and use it here. So now you can interact with the model from here. So here you can pass the message to the model. For example, who are you? And let's run the model. So we have got the response. So the answer that written from the model is, thank you for asking, I'm just a computer program. To run this prompt, we have used 11 input tokens and 33 output tokens, and total of 44 tokens are used for this entire chart. Here we can also send more prompts, like a system prompt and also a human prompt. So in order to do this, we need to import messages from the Langchain core messages. So system message is the initial prompt, the system message, and the questions asked by humans are in the human messages. For example, first we have to define a system message. So this is the initial prompt, and after this we are going to pass a human message. So translate hello to French. So we can pass this here. So now we can see the response from the LLM. The French translation of hello is bonjour. So now the next thing that we are going to see is output parsers. So I'm going to import a string output parser from Langchain. So this is an output parser. For example, so how to use this is, let's create a parser. Here like this, the syntax is very important. And all the information that is not required for us is filtered out and only the response comes here. So this is the use of the parsers. And you can also add multiple parsers. For example, if you want to create a new parser, you can create it here. So a parser to capitalize things. You can pass a parser here. So the entire text is capitalized. So the next thing that we're going to see is prompt templates. So for prompt templates, we have to import chat prompt template from Langchain prompts. So how to use this is, you can create a template and use it multiple times to invoke a model. For example, let's say we create a chat template. So here we need to pass a system message. So we don't need to have this class. So we can directly put a string here. And there is a human message. So you can create this as a template. So this should be an array, and this should be an array. So now we have created a chat prompt template, and from template we can create chat messages. So to get messages from a chat template, we have to do prompt template dot invoke, and here we have to pass the variables that we want to pass. For example, here in this case, word, and this will give us the prompt template here. So the prompt value will be here. So this will give us the messages. So we can invoke our model with these messages. And this is giving us the response. So I can change the word and still. So this works perfectly. That's all we have for now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter.